Hey you, hope all is well. This is your girl Charlie. I just felt like I needed to, I've been doing these weight loss videos. So I said, still need to come on and talk about why you can't go wrong by becoming a notary. For those of you who have messaged me and who have expressed that your newfound job, your newfound career as a notary public, I am so proud of all of you, and I'm so glad that you decided, let me sit down for a minute, that you decided to take the reign of your career. See, the pandemic wasn't necessarily bad for all of us. This was a time for you all to come up with what you was going to do with the rest of your life. Well, maybe not the rest of your life, but during this pandemic, what was you going to do? Some people was able to get their benefits from the unemployment, and some didn't. Some were not as fortunate to have that. But just in case if you was one of those who was able to get your unemployment benefits, you had the perfect opportunity. I had to see with somebody checking me out. Anyway, you had the perfect opportunity for you to create your own business. And this is what happened to me. I was able, right before the pandemic started, I was driving the bus. For those of you who have been following me and watching my videos, I was driving the bus in San Francisco, right? And like 4 months before the pandemic hit, God put it on me for me to get my notary certification. I didn't know why, but I am so glad, and I want to tell you, apparently for those of you who have recently become a notary public, you have followed your instinct. You have followed your gut. See, I didn't know this was a whole new thing that was opened up to me. I didn't know that it was going to change my life. Not only did it change my life, I was able to do some things for me as well as for my children. I was even able to move out of the city and get me a place where I was able to have a parking spot, because I was making all types of moves, but I was limited in what I was able to do. So for those of you who are still thinking about it and you still sitting on the fence about you becoming a notary public, then get your butt off of that fence and get your certification and open the world of you becoming an entrepreneur, as well as you calling the shots. That's what I'm talking about. You calling the shots in your own life, your own business. And you know why I can't go back to driving the bus? I can't go back to driving the bus because this opened up the opportunity for me to, I work when I want to. I work every day. Except the weekends, but I work when I want to and as much as I want to work. You see what I'm saying? It's about you becoming independent and you doing what makes you feel good. You freeing up your time and spending more time with your family, and also giving your children as well as your grandchildren an opportunity to see that being an entrepreneur, running your own business, your own company is possible. And how they know that it's going to be possible? Because they are watching everything that you are doing. That's right. They're watching everything that you're doing. When we tell our kids we going to work, what is work? All they know that work is a word, but they don't know what the intel of going to work is all about. So why don't you become an entrepreneur and run your own business, and they really find out what work is all about? See, nobody could train up your kids better than you. You hear what I'm saying? Nobody can give your kids the game better than you. And that's something that I am so proud that I was able to do with my own children. For 25 years, I ran a successful hair salon business. me and my husband. He was the barber and I was the stylist. But in 2012, when he all of a sudden out of nowhere died after a movie and a dinner date, then my passion for what I was doing and what was so comfortable with him, he and I doing together, I lost that. For a minute though, for a minute, because it's allowing me to pick up those things again, what I had put down. What I had put down because I didn't think that it could work again. See, once you run your own business, you're going to always be searching for other ways. Even when you see, I hear you got to have multiple streams of income, things going on. And I'm trying that. I'm working that, right? But I had to get out of the mud. I had to get out of the mud because when Mike passed away, I didn't have the funds or the means to really to continue to keep the salon going, or the passion, the desire, right? Because my partner, my number one, my ex-boon coon was gone. But I decided I wanted to do something else. I became an insurance agent. I sold car insurance, life insurance, still sell life insurance because it is so important that you protect your family while you out here doing what you're doing, making a living, right? And then I became a bus driver. I even drove Lyft. And driving Lyft is when I really decided that I could do this even more, but I needed more of a consistent income, right? So I started driving the bus in the Valley, decided I wanted to come back home to the Bay Area. And so I got a job over in San Francisco driving the bus. No, it wasn't Muni. It was another company I was driving for those of you who say, I wonder, did she drive for Muni? No, baby, I didn't drive for Muni. It was another company that I was driving for. But I was all over San Francisco and Daly City. So, long story short, I still never lost the desire or the want to become my own boss. I just never thought that it would happen again. Lo and behold, God spoke to me, stayed on me in the middle of the night, spoke to me when I couldn't speak back. He said, I know I got your attention now, Charlie, and told me to get that notary certificate. That's right. He told me to get that notary certificate, and I stepped out, took a class over in Oakland. Class was supposed to be for 8 hours, but it ended up turning into 12 or 13 hours, learning how to differentiate the docs, and it was overwhelming. Okay, it was overwhelming, but nothing like getting your feet wet, because once you get out there and you start working your business, you're going to learn different things that's going to work for you. But the main thing, if I can't tell you anything else, if you don't know the docs, and most of you don't know the docs, get you a sticky pad and put a sticky note by every signature. That way you don't have to have the loan signing companies, the notary, the lenders calling you back, telling you that we need you to go back out. But that's okay, because it's all a learning curve for you, right? But I just want to tell you, once you go this way right here, you're not going to go back. You're going to find other things that you're going to do, because nothing feels good like running your own business, calling your own shots, and being on your own time. You hear what I'm saying? Today, I got some jobs over in the city. I still work in the city. Got some jobs over in the city, and I only got 3 jobs. But what I'm going to make from those 3 jobs, it would have taken me 2 days to make had I still been driving the bus. You hear what I'm saying? It would have taken me 2 days to do that. So if you're still sitting on the fence and thinking about becoming a notary, I am here to confirm why you better get off that fence and handle your business and do what you know you need to do and get your notary certification. Is it too many notaries? It's never enough too many notaries. You hear what I'm saying? They always gonna need, you get your notary certification. I'm in California. I can go anywhere in California and use my notary stamp. You hear what I'm saying? I can go anywhere in California and use my notary stamp. And I want to say this to those of you. I've got an Uber car. I got in the cars of the Uber drivers, and they ask me, what do you do? And I tell them what it is that I do. And I have had at least two of those drivers who took up their notary and became notary republics themselves. So I'm out here to spread the word, baby. Stop sitting on the fence. Get your notary certification. And once you get your paperwork in order and get it right, get it tight, you will never go back. You will never go back. You will find a way to keep yourself, to keep this freedom freed up. You hear what I'm saying? So I hope that encouraged you today. I hope that encouraged you today to press forward. Don't be intimidated by the docs. Yes, they can come thick. But once you get it down, baby, once you get it down, you will know how to go right through them docs and know where to have them to sign and where you're going to put your stamp. And before you know it, these title companies and these notary companies is going to be personally calling you and tell you, Charlie, I got a job for you. Are you available? What is it? What you got? And when they tell me what it is, and I was like, okay, where's it at? Give me the address. And I asked, what's the fee? Then they may tell me the fee, what it is, and I was like, you got to put some more on that, mama. And they was like, for you, Charlie, got you. That's what you call credibility, baby. That's what you call credibility. I've only been a notary public since March. Since February, got my certificate, got my stamp stamped in February. February 10th, I got sworn in. March 11th was my last day driving the bus. Go figure. We almost in the month of March, and here it is. I've moved, I've made some major changes in my life, all because I stepped out and I listened when God was speaking. All right, now that's all I got to tell you right now. I got to go. I got some work I got to do. But first of all, I got to go to this grocery store and stack up on my snacks. All right, take care. Talk soon. Stay safe. Congratulations.